Deji, bruv, you look as angry as I expect Spurs fans to be. Talk to me, my friend.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I need Conte to go, and I need him to go immediately because for me, he's a pussy hole, to be honest. And I'm sorry to say, but he needs to go because, to be fair, Southampton were there for the taking, in my opinion. And I'm just looking back at the game. I'm thinking they probably had more clear chances on goal. How can you be 3-1 up in the second half and end up drawing 3-0? I know there's some question marks about, the penalty at the end of the game, but there are two things I just don't get with him, and it's his substitution, and he's like a little kid. Like, he just does wild things, and he's like he's experimenting. I questioned when he started Sarr in the North London derby at home, given he's not started a game before and he's started him. Today, there was a perfect opportunity. Bring on Danjuma, who's fresh, can get the ball to the other side of the pitch, because that's where you want the ball. You bring on Sarr in the mid. So for what reason? You can see that Son's tired. You can see that Kane's tired. Get them off. Even bring on Lucas Moura. I don't give a shit. Just make the right changes. That brother from Southampton's manager made 3 bold changes that saved them the game. And we paid this punk 15 million a season for this rubbish. Get him out of the club. I said, if Spurs don't take 3 points this game, he needs to get out. I don't want to see Conte in for another week because too many games that Tottenham should have taken maximum points. We don't get the points, and then we're getting trolled online by pussy old Arsenal fans. I'm done with it. Get him out real quick. That's what I want to see.
Mate, I hear the frustration and anger there, and I absolutely concur with you 110%. The fact that he never takes off the Sons and the Kanes when they're tired, it's the same system, it's the same problems all the time. Sava, you don't look as angry. You almost look resigned to this as usuality. But why is he still here? Why is Conte still in the job, costing you points like this?
Because I don't understand how Spurs fans are still confused by this. This is what we do. This is the manager we chose. This is how we've run as a club for years and years and years. I said the other day, look in the WhatsApp group the other day, Terry. The guy's coming at me like, because I refuse to laugh at other clubs. How can I laugh at other clubs when this is Tottenham? I can't do it, Terry. Right? They're all having a go at me. You're miserable. You're boring. You're grumpy. No, I just know Tottenham at any point will drop a clanger. Now let's break this down. Right? Our last 5 games, have been losing to Sheffield United, losing to Wolves, drawing with a poor AC Milan team at our own ground, beating the worst away side in the Premier League, factually, Nottingham Forest. They're the worst team away from home, and we beat them. And then we go to bottom of the league and concede 3 goals. And like Deji just said, just the way we're set up, the subs, everything is so negative. And Southampton came out from the start of the game. They were the better team. I'm not gonna sit here as a Spurs fan and lie. They were the better team for the 90 minutes. They got on the ball. James Ward-Prowse dictated in the midfield. They tried to get in behind. They kept possession. We scored a couple of goals on the break, and everyone goes, "Oh, Antonio." Not for me. Not for me. I do not like this manager. I do not listen. I'm not going to get angrier. I feel Deji's frustration. I feel I'm past that. This manager for me is. He's the reason he's still in the job. Let's call it what it is. Deji, Alan, I'm not sure if you guys will agree with me. The reason he's in the job is because mathematically we can get top 4.
Yeah.
If that was not mathematically possible, he wouldn't be here. And Conte's catch up saying, I didn't see the game. I've literally just done a live stream watching the game, right? They were all over us. I'm embarrassed. I watched the game with this man. I watched the game with Mr. Box Office, didn't we, Alex? And it just I'm embarrassed. Deji, like you said, Danjuma, why not get Son or Kulu off, get some fresh legs on and let him run at them? Nope. The subs that come on, a defensive right wing back and a defensive midfielder. And then when you go from 3-1 to 3-3, I've said, that's why I don't laugh at other clubs. Spurs are in shocking form. And at the moment, the table looks a bit skewed because teams around us have got 2 to 3 games in hand. Yeah? I'm not angry. I'm not even disappointed anymore. I expect this. It is poor. Forget the penalty decision, Terry. That's what people are going to clutch onto, right?
Yep.
They're going to clutch onto, was the penalty, should it have been or not? Forget that. We were crap to watch again. We are so bad on the eye. I just can't. I just do not like this manager. I do not like his setup. Rant over. Sorry, rant over.
Mate, and I understand, again, as I say, like I'll get on with George and I get on with Patrick really well. But this is what I've been saying for a long time. There's bantering people for individual moments, but there's taking it too far. And today should be another example to Spurs fans where, like, learn when to start attacking other football clubs, because you do this too. This isn't a one in a blue moon. This is. I'm not even joking. I would say in the last 10 years alone, you do this 10 to 15 times a season across all competitions. It is such regularity. So it isn't only on Antonio Conte. It is a Spurs thing. But this guy is sabotaging what you're all doing. Alan, like, give me your thoughts, bro.
On purpose.
So I think the last time I was on here, Terry, it was after the Man United game, and I have an absolute rant about Conte, saying Conte out back in October, and nothing's changed. The guys are just basically, everyone's talking sense now. Everyone's seen that Conte, it's not the fact that he's restricted. Let's be honest. In the transfer window, we all said, well, quite a lot of Spurs fans were like, okay, smart buyers, we've got 2 in every position, got the squad now, which is what Conte wanted. And still, exactly like now, he's still making changes, but he's mismanaged his team from the first game of the season.
100%.
Poor performances, poor starts, meaning we have to play at a top level, pushing it for 90 minutes, keeping Kane, Son on in the season where you've had the World Cup, and literally you can see some of these players are dead in their feet, and he still won't. Conte was meant to be this manager that doesn't favour people and everything like that. Absolute BS that is. He favours names. He will not drop people up completely out of form, performing well under par, and it's just got to the point that's sick to my stomach. Before the start of the game, you clearly saw Richarlison wasn't looking good, and he still started him. He looks like a manager. People are saying he's saying the right things now. He looks like he wants to stay. I don't care. I was Conte out in October.
No.
Nothing's changed.
Agreed.
He's literally sitting people back. Do you amount of times we get into our shape against lower teams and we go, okay, you come and attack us, and they get through us quite easily and attack our defense because our defense is a shambles at times. And we're highlighting this is our weakness, attack us. And teams like Southampton are putting free passes. It's been happening all season. We went away to Bournemouth. It happened against them. We had to come from 2-0 down against Brentford. It's happened all over the season. And it's absolutely ridiculous how some Spurs fans are still saying, trust in Conte. Absolutely not. The football was absolutely poor. It's lackluster. I saw better performances under Nuno. I was Nuno out towards the end with Mourinho, and Sava hitting the nail on the head. Mourinho was at European places when he got sacked because it was cheaper for him. The reason why Conte is still in a job, if Conte was 7th or 8th in the league, Conte would have been gone after the exits from the FA Cup, because we know what our board's like. These problems are on Conte. It's also on some of the players who quite clearly are not good enough, and they continue to keep holding the place in this squad who, for all intents and purposes, we had one of the better squads coming into the season. We've just got to understand the fact that this season we've been absolutely shocking. We've got to hold it when fans come at us because it's been absolutely true. And yeah, we need a complete reset at Spurs. I think I'm the only Spurs fan I know that want the owners out, Conte out, and a lot of these players out. Everyone picks or chooses a favourite going, I only want the owners out, I only want the manager out. And we've got quite clear this club,
all out.
They was on those performances. 3-1 up, and you're not managing a game. Conte is meant to be and another thing that I hate with some Spurs fans. Oh, Conte with 1 game a week is a different animal. You're meant to be a world-class manager, and you come at me with, 1 game a week, and he's a different animal. I don't care. He's meant to be putting that performance in week out, whether it's 2 or 3 games a week. He's meant to be an elite manager. Quite clearly, he's not, and he can only do it when he's been given loads of money. He can't adapt. He can't adapt to the players around him.
Alan, can I just say, sorry, you know this 1 game a week nonsense. Sorry to cut in, right? If you look at in the last month, Tottenham Hotspur have played Leicester, who are in a relegation battle and lost 4-1. Right? We've gone to Wolves, who are in a relegation battle and lost 1-0. We've gone to Southampton, who are bottom of the table, drawn 3-3. Right? A win against Forest and West Ham, and everyone is see back Conte. Not for me. Get him out of this club.
That's the thing. Us fans were going, well, quite a lot of Spurs fans were going, 8 of the next 9 are all against teams in the bottom half. We've lost more than we had in the previous month or 2 beforehand. We're an absolute joke, and I'm fed up. Seeing this Tottenham team perform, the way we're performing and the way we're set out tactically wise, I'm absolutely embarrassed to be a Spurs fan at the moment because it's shocking. It's absolutely piss poor performance. I'm sorry. I've had enough of this
No,
club
mate,
and the way we run
let
and
it-
this manager at a time. I've had
let
enough.
Let it rip, man. Because
You've got to let it out. I feel sorry for you guys because there are too many. I understand the whole. Well, there's no point getting rid of the manager because the board is still bad. I had this argument with a lot of United fans. I'm like, listen, I know Jose isn't. Like, I was up for getting rid of Jose, but I was like, we can't take our eye off the board being bad. It's about you can be the manager out and board out at the same time. I think that the problem is we live in this world where everything is either or either. Does that make sense? It's I was listening to a space yesterday, which was debating music, and it was like what the guy that liked Drake was saying the other guy's favorite was absolutely crap, and I'm listening thinking, but they're both good. Why is that how the world is now? Alex is here with us, Mr. Box Office himself. Talk to me, bro. Another devastating performance, another bad result for Spurs. What are you saying, Al?
I'm just saying, what do you expect? What did you expect? Because I'll give you an example. I went to AC Milan game, yeah? I had some chicken. Before the game because I knew it was going to be a bang average game. I sat there and thought, I need my chicken beforehand because I said, you know what? I know it's going to be really bad and that's it, yeah? I go, it was an absolutely terrible first half. Second half, I had to get a drink. It's a Coke because I don't drink. And then we had what we had, yeah? A bang average AC Milan team, yeah? I didn't think we were going to win the Champions League. No way. Absolutely no way. But you saw what happened with Phil P. He wasn't prepared and he ended up ranting. And it was the best rant going on Tottenham away. You know what I mean? You know, I've said last season, we were lucky to get top 4 last season because we had one game a week because we bottled it in the Conference League. And I said I wasn't going to let that go. Yeah. Who was fit most of those games last season? Harry Kane and Son, because we had 2 rejects in the building from January, 2 rejects in the building. And yes, I did say 2 rejects in the building. Yeah. Right. And we were going over the top about him. This season, I was not enjoying it. I've been to every single home game so far. Yeah. Watching Tottenham. I'm calm now. It's like Netflix and chill watching Tottenham now. It's like Netflix and chill because I know exactly how we're going to play. Yeah. I think we're going to get 4th. It's because of Harry Kane. Yeah. If you look at the stat about Harry Kane, if we didn't have Harry Kane at Tottenham, it's frightening. It is absolutely frightening. We'll be 14th in the league and out of every single competition.
Yeah.
That's all I need to say. And all the people that keep on saying about, I'm leaving out. But sorry, it's not just Conte's problem. It's the whole club. Yeah. I can't talk about the ownership too much because I can't do anything about the ownership. But we can't look at the whole thing. Conte's the wrong man for the wrong club at the moment. And that's it. And I want attacking football. And that's it. Like Bill Nicholson and Keith Birkinshaw. And that's it. And it's courtesy of Mr. Box Office. If you don't know, get to know. Back to you, Terry. I'm done.
Alex, can I just chime in real quick on Alex? No, I totally agree. But I'm watching this Spurs team. And I'm not being funny. Terry, sorry, I'm going to have to use this platform. I'm offering to do the job free of charge. I don't want to be paid. I just want to have the squad. Let me work with them and we can do payment by results. If I'm not winning, don't pay me a penny. I don't give a damn. Because I don't think it's that hard. I think the squad is decent enough to at least be beating the likes of Southampton.
Agreed.
But the other thing is this. I think, like you said, Alex, Kane has done such a service. What I'm going to do, and I'm going to pull it in, and the police are going to be at my door, I'm going to kidnap Kane. I'm going to put a black bag over his head, and I'm going to drop him right in the middle of Manchester City Centre for either Ten Hag or Pep to go and get him, because he should not be at our club after this season. I'm kicking him out because he doesn't deserve to put up with this crap.
Deji, I've said it on my channel already. I've said he's a loser. If he keeps at Tottenham, if he stays at Tottenham, he's a loser at the moment, because at the moment he's not winning no trophies at Tottenham. Period. Absolutely, period. And I'll tell you now, if Conte signs that contract, Sav has said it as well. My boy Sava, yeah? My boy Sava and Perchi as well, because they're my boys as well, yeah? Right? I'll say maybe Tottenham away as well, because I'm good with them as well. But it's saying, Terry, we've got some things to talk about. We've got things to talk about here, by the way. And Alan as well, my boy, yeah? But my point is, yeah, if he signs that contract, there's no moaning. There is no moaning anymore, yeah? Because you know exactly what you're getting with Tottenham. You know exactly what you're getting with Tottenham. So there's no moaning anymore. Yeah, I'm not going to listen to you anymore. Yeah, not going to press conferences saying, I ain't got the players, I can't do this. Sorry, you've had 18 months at Tottenham now. Sorry, there's no money anymore. That's it. I'm done. Sorry, Terry. That's it. Done.